Hello everyone, welcome back to the Programming Fields. I'm Umesh Rana. In today's video, we are diving into an essential feature for any modern web application, that is file upload. Specifically, we will be using Livewire 3 with Livewire 11 to implement file uploads complete with validation. So whether you are new to Livewire or looking to brush up on your skills, this video has got you covered. So let's get started. So in the last video, we had created this basic contact form in Livewire 3 and we had implemented the form validation. Also, we implemented the real-time form validation. So in that case, if email or phone number already taken, then this will throw error while submitting this form. Also, we used Livewire flash message to display the success or error message after submitting this form. Now in order to handle the file or image, I will create another component in Livewire 3. So let's come to the terminal and here we will create another Livewire component. So we'll type php artisan make Livewire and we will have to provide the component name. So I will type component name as file upload. Let's hit enter. Yes, this created file upload component in Livewire 3. Let's check out the VS Code editor. Inside app Livewire, we have the file upload component. So let's navigate to this component view and here let's design a basic form. So I will create form. Inside this I will use div class form group. So this is basically bootstrap class and here I will create one input type as file and I will provide class as form control. Thereafter I will create one button. So I will add button type submit and class will be btn primary and the button text will be upload. I will add one title as file upload Livewire 3 and here I will change this to div class row and I will wrap it in one column of Excel 6. Alright, and I will add margin auto class. Now we will have to render this file upload component. So for this we already have the welcome blade. So if we'll navigate to this welcome blade and here previously I was rendering this contact form component. So I will comment this and instead of this contact form component I will render this file upload. Alright, let's save it. Now come to the browser. Let's refresh. Yes, we can see the file upload component has been rendered now. And here I will give some space between this file upload and button. So I will add margin bottom or margin Y of 3. Yes, this is fine. So the basic design of file upload is ready here. Now we will proceed with the file upload. So let's come to the VS Code editor. Now here, in order to capture the file from this input type file, we will have to bind the wire model directive. So we will use wire model and here we will have to specify the property. So I will specify the property name, let's suppose file. So accordingly we will have to define this property in the file upload class. So inside this class let's define this property as public $file. Alright, this is done. Now let's come to the view again and here on the click of this submit button, this form should be submitted. So we will have to handle the submit event here. So in order to handle the submit event, we will use wire submit directive and we will have to define the submit handler function here. So I will define the function name as save file. Let's copy this function name. Let's come back to the class again and here we will define this function as save file. Now let's come to the view again. Now in the form element, if you will notice, we have not specified the encryption type as multipart form data as we do in the normal Laravel file upload. So here in Livewire, we don't need to specify that ANC type in order to capture the file from the form. So in Livewire, the Livewire will take care of this. It will automatically capture the file without specifying the ANC type. So for this, Livewire provides one trait and that trait will be helpful to read the file. So let's come to the official documentation. Let's scroll down inside these features, we have the file uploads. So firstly, in the documentation, it is already mentioned, we will have to add the with file uploads trait. So we will have to import this. So let's come to the VS Code editor, and here we will import use Livewire with file uploads. Alright, and we will have to use this trait here inside this class. At the very top, we will have to use this. So our trait has been imported here. Now this will capture the file from the input. So let's come inside this save file function, and here I will add dump and die $this file. Let's save it, come to the browser, let's refresh the application. Now let's try to upload any file here. So I will select this PDF file. I will click on this upload button. Yes, we can see we are getting the uploaded file object. Now we will proceed with the file upload. But before proceeding the file upload, we will set the basic validation for uploading this file. So let's come to the VS Code editor, and here just before this public property, we will use Livewire validate attribute. So we will use hash validate, and before using this validate attribute, we will have to import it here using Livewire attributes. So we will write use Livewire attributes and validate. Okay. Now inside this validate attribute, I will define the validation rule as required. And now in the next parameter, we will have to define the property if we want to customize our error message. So we will have to define the message property just like this, and then we will have to specify the customized error message. So regarding the validation thing, we already saw that in depth in the previous video. So if you have not watched that video, I will recommend please watch that video as well. So let's customize the error message. So I will add custom error message as please upload any file. Now in order to add more validation rule, we will have to copy and paste it multiple times just based on the validation rule. So after the required, I will add MIMES type. So I will specify validation rule for file only. So I will add file type as PDF, doc, docs, XLS, XLSX and CSV, and respectively I will change the error message. So I will add message as file type allowed, PDF, doc, docs, Excel and CSV only. Okay, and also we can add max size. So I will define max as 2048. So this will allow 2 MB max file size only. And we can add customized error message as file is larger than 2 MB. Okay, this is done. So our validation rules have been defined here. Now we will have to execute these validation rules while submitting this form. So this is our submit function. Inside this, we will have to trigger this validation rule. So we will call $this validate function. Okay, so the validation things have been done here. Now we will have to capture the error messages respective to these validation rules. So let's navigate to the file upload view, and after this input type, we will have to use Laravel error directive. So we will check if error has file, and there will be end error block. Inside this error directive block, I will create one paragraph tag, and inside this I will add class as a text danger, and I will display validation error message. This is done. Now let's come to the browser. Now let's refresh our application. Now let's try to submit this form without choosing any file. Yes, we can see this triggered the validation rule for the required. And now let's check the validation rules for the MIMES type. So as of now, we have added the validation rules to accept file only. So let me try to check with the image. So I have selected PNG, and this thrown the validation error message as this will accept only these kind of files. So the file validation is working properly. So now let's try to upload the PDF for these files only. Yes, if I will click on upload, yes, we can see we are getting the file object now. So the validation rules are done. Now let's proceed with the file upload thing. So the upload will be working same as we do in the Laravel. So let's come to the VS Code now. Inside this file upload class, here I will proceed with the file upload. So I will be using $this file a store function. Alright, so this store function is basically from Laravel, and this will upload the file in the storage folder. So if we'll come to the storage app, inside this we can see we have one temp directory as livewire temp. So this livewire temp directory is generated by livewire itself, and every time when we select any file to upload, livewire stores chosen file in the temp directory here. Alright, these are those chosen files. Also this is for image. So this temp directory will be helpful to preview the chosen file while uploading. So that I will come to this later. So here I will specify the directory name as uploads. So this will create one directory as uploads inside this storage app public folder, and the file will be uploaded with the random unique name. And let's capture this in one variable as response, and I will add dump and die $response here. Let's come to the browser. Let's refresh. Let's select the PDF file again. Let's click on upload. Yes, we can see our file is uploaded in the uploads directory, and it returned the uploaded file name. If we'll check out the uploaded directory inside this storage app, we can see we have the uploads folder now, and inside this we have the PDF file. Alright, so our file upload is done. So currently this uploaded the file with the random unique text here. But now if you want to save the file name with your own customized name, then you will have to change this here. So what I will do, I will use a store as function here. Okay, so this will store the file name in the uploads directory, and here we will have to generate the file name. So Laravel provides function in order to capture the file extension and even the file original name. So what I will do, I will generate one file name using the Laravel function. So I will use $this file, and I will call extension function. So this will return the file extension. Alright, and here I will append the timestamp. So this will return the timestamp file name here. Now inside this storage function, we can pass the second parameter as file name. This will upload the file with the customized timestamp file name. Let's come to the browser again. Let's refresh now. Let's try to upload the same file. Let's click on upload. We have the timestamp file name here, and if we'll check out, we have the timestamp generated file name. Now similar to the file, we can upload the image here. So in order to do that, we will have to customize this validation error message. So I will just replicate this, and I will comment the above first two validation rules, and I will change this to please upload any image, and inside this MIMES, let's add MIMES type as JPG, JPEG, PNG and SVG, and respective to this we will have to customize the error message. So I will add image type allowed JPG, JPEG, PNG and SVG, and this will accept the same file size. Okay, this is done. Now let's come to the browser. Let's refresh now. Now let's try to upload any image. So I have chosen this PNG image. Let's click on upload. Yes, we can see image has been uploaded here. If we'll check out the uploaded file, yes, here we can see. Okay, this is done. Now let's check out the official documentation of Livewire again. So Livewire provides the flexibility to display the image in the preview mode. So when you will upload the image, you will see the chosen image in the real time. So if we'll scroll down, we can see we have the temporary preview URLs. So when you will upload the file, this will return the temporary file. So this temporary URL is especially for the image only. That means this will support for the MIMES type image only. You can see this already mentioned here in this documentation, and it won't work for the other file types. So in order to access this, you will have to use this temporary URL function. So let's implement this. And here inside this file upload blade, I will add one if condition. If file is there, then inside this I will create one image tag, and inside this image src, I will add file, and then I will call that temporary function. So I will write temporary URL. Alright, and here I will add class as image fluid, and I will specify the width as 100px. Okay, this is done. Let's come to the browser. Let's refresh the application now. Now let's choose any image again. Yes, you can see as soon as you choose an image, that image is displayed here in the preview mode. So I have selected another image. We can see that image is showing here in the preview mode. Now if we click on upload, yes, the image has been uploaded again. Now similar to this single file or image, we can upload multiple file or image here. Livewire supports multiple file and image upload as well. So in order to do that, we'll have to convert the public property in the form of array, and we will have to add the multiple attribute in the input type. So if we'll come to the documentation again, and if we'll scroll up, we have the handling multiple files. So inside this, we can see we can convert this public property in the form of array, and we can iterate the file while uploading, and also we'll have to add the multiple attributes in order to capture the multiple files. So let's implement this, and instead of this public $file, I will change this to public $files, and I will make this to array. Okay, and here based on this array, I will iterate this as for each $this files as $file, and I will keep these two lines inside this for each loop. Okay, and instead of $this file, I will keep $file only. Okay, and I will store this as a multiple response here. So I will define one more variable as $response as array, and now let's come to the view, and here instead of this wire model file, I will change this to files, and here I will add multiple attribute so that I can upload multiple images or files here. Okay, this is done. And now regarding the error, we will have to add files dot asterisk, and here regarding this temporary URL, if we are going to upload image, then we can add this preview for multiple uploaded image here. So let's add if count of $files greater than 0, then I will add for each loop here. Okay, and we will have and for each block. This is done. Okay, this is done. Let's come to the class, and here regarding this validation, we'll have to update the validation. I will keep the required validation as of now, and I will comment this mimes. Okay, now let's come to the browser. Let's refresh. Now let's try to choose multiple image. So I have chosen 3 files here, and we can see we have the preview for all these chosen files. All right, and if we'll click on this upload, yes, all these 3 images have been uploaded here. Okay, so this is so simple. Regarding the multiple file upload validation, we'll have to change this validation rules in this format. All right, so after uploading the file or image, we can store that into the database. So that is a simple step that we already covered in our Laravel session. So we have successfully covered up Livewire single and multiple file and image upload with validation here. Livewire provides one more functionality to display loader or loading text while the file is being uploaded. So this functionality will help to determine whether the file is successfully uploaded or not. So let's check out the documentation again, and here if we'll scroll down, yeah, we have the loading indicators. So these loading indicators will determine the file is being uploaded. So we already discussed about Livewire loading directive. So in order to display any loading text or loader, we can use wire loading directive, and here you will have to specify the target element. On that, this loading text or loader will be displayed out. So let's come to the code editor and let's implement this. So we will have to implement this in the component view. So here, just above this preview, I will create one div element as div, and here inside this div, I will use class as text success. So this will display the text in the green color, and inside this div I will add one text as uploading. Okay, and here we will have to use the wire loading directive, and also we will have to use wire colon target, and inside this target we will have to pass the element on that this loading text or loader will be triggered. So in our case we have the target attribute as files for this input type file, so we will have to use this files here. Okay, this is done. Now let's save and come back to the browser. Let's refresh our application, and now let's try to choose any file again. So I have chosen two files, but here we could not see that uploading loader text because the chosen image have been uploaded very fastly. So in order to reduce this speed, what I will do, I will open the developer console, and under the network tab we have this throttling option. So let's select on this, and here by default we can see we have the no throttling selected. So what I will do, I will change this to fast 4G or slow 4G. So based on this, this will slow down this network request. Alright, now let me refresh this browser. Now let me select any file again. Again I have selected two files, and you can see the uploading text is displaying here. And once the files have been uploaded, the loading text has disappeared. So this loading will be helpful when you are uploading any large file size. In that case, this will help understanding to users the file is being uploaded. So user will have to wait till the file is uploaded. Alright, and here similar to this loading text, you can use any loader just like GIF image. Now we will talk about some file cleanup thing. So as of now, you will see inside this storage folder we have the Livewire temp directory. So this Livewire temp directory will store images or files every time when you just choose it to upload. So this can consume the space in the directory in the storage, and as of now we are storing this file in the local. So Livewire provides the flexibility to store the file in the S3 bucket. So here if you scroll up, this has the configuration to store image in the S3 bucket. So for that you will have to update the Livewire configuration, and inside that you will have to define this array as temporary file upload, and you will have to specify the disk to S3. But time to time you will have to clean up the disk as well. So for that Livewire provides automatic file cleanup for the S3. So in that case you will have to trigger this command. So this will clean up the old file which is older than 24 hours. But for the local, Livewire will take care of this automatically. That means in the local you don't have to do manual cleanup. This will do automatically for you. So by using this way, you can implement file upload with validation in Livewire 3. Alright folks, that brings us to the end of this tutorial on Livewire 3 file uploads with validation. We have covered from basics, that is creating a component, handling file uploads, adding validation, and enhancing user experience by adding loading indicators. We saw single and multiple file and image upload with proper validation. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Programming Fields, and hit the notification bell to get notified of our latest content. This will give a big motivation to me to bring these kind of contents for you in the future. So once again, thank you for watching. Be sure to check out our other videos and stay tuned with Programming Fields for more tutorials like this. And let's build something amazing with Livewire 3 together. So see you soon in the next video. Until then, happy coding.